One of the most wonderful ages is about from 2 to maybe 5 or 6, when you were the cutest thing that your parents ever saw, when your grandparents love you and you can walk into a room and say, "Da-da, here I am," and everybody applauds. But growing up means that I want to be me. I really do want to be me, but I have to learn how to bring, I'm bringing an instrument into this big symphony, and I have to learn how to play my piece in the bigger world. And so, but I want to still play my piece. I have a horn or a drum or whatever I have, and so how do I do that? And as I believe we learn things as we grow, and so as a child, when you're egocentric, or it's easy to walk into a room and say, "Ta-da, here I am," and everybody applauds. But you can't do that as a teenager, and you can't do it as an adult. And so how do I be true to myself? How do I tell my story? How do I do that? And I believe it's a learning process. I believe it begins by trusting maybe one other person to tell the story to. The question is, how do we live this life that is both me and them? How do I tell my story? And I believe there's an art to it. There's an art to gradually learning how to tell, and there's an experience of being rejected. Yes, I'm sure that all of us have been into groups where we say, "God, I'm not going back there again," and rejection it's part of life. Yeah, it is. But I have this commitment. It's a man a long time ago told me that when you were born, God gave you a song. And when you die, God's going to say, "What did you do with the song I gave you?" Wow. Wow. I find that a wonderful story. And so I spend my life trying to sing my song and have it fit into this great symphony.